Hello everyone, how are you? Welcome to my channel, Moon Trick Tarot. My name is Leah. Today we're going to be doing a 3/3 March 3rd Divine Feminine reading. I'm not really sure. I feel very called to do this kind of reading today. I think that for a lot of feminines, maybe the past few days you have been releasing a little bit or a lot, whatever it is. Maybe you weren't feeling your best. Let's see. Wow, well, look at that. I can release the past and forgive everyone. I free myself and everyone in my life from old past hurts. They are free and I am free to move into new glorious experiences. Well, how beautiful is that? We were just talking about that. Maybe releasing some people. Kind of, I feel like maybe some souls, their time is kind of up here, right? It's time for you to move forward. It's time for you to move on. By forgiving people, whether you received clarity or not from them, it's time to let them go. We're leaving them behind. Roses might be significant to you, okay? But it's kind of, I feel like these roses represent something. And I feel like the big rose is kind of representative of your existence. We'll see where that goes. But there's something about that rose, and we'll get there. I am going to pull a Divine Feminine card along with some Earth Magic, and we'll probably end up clarifying those with the Golden Tarot. There's something about this flower. Like the little flowers aren't as important as this big flower for some reason, and I'm not sure why. Maybe in a way, what you do right now, like what you heal in the past at this point right now is more important than focusing on the good right now. It's very, you know how like usually in tarot they'd be like, yes, put your energy and your focus onto the good things in your life so that they manifest and they grow. But there's this sort of like importance of kind of like bringing this rose back to life through magic, like through the hands here. Very strange. We'll get there. What do we have for the Divine Feminine? 2. Lilith, the first woman, and my Bago. Sorry if I mispronounced that, but Lilith, the first woman, I am the voice of my body and soul. I choose the life that I desire to live. And my Bago, oh my God, I know I'm probably saying that wrong. The warrior saint, I am a warrior of love. My devotion attracts resources and support. I feel like this kind of goes with the affirmation card, like supporting this rose. Okay, so the rose is representative of your love. You're a warrior, but not a warrior of physicality. You're a warrior of mentality and intuition because you are a moon child, the daughter of Lilith, the first woman. I am the voice of my body and soul. I choose the life that I desire to live. There's something about taking care of yourself from the past. It's kind of like going back in time to heal yourself, forgive, let these people go, understanding that you are the moon's child, the moon's daughter. You are a divine feminine who is eternal, and you carry love. Because a lot of people kind of see the moon as, they misinterpret the moon. Maybe a lot of people have misinterpreted your intentions or your actions. And maybe through that time and through those years, you sort of built a wall. And you probably have been working on taking that down. I am the voice of my body and soul. The body and the soul is like kind of projecting the magic here for this rose. This rose is very symbolic. Well, at the bottom of the deck, you have, this is an awesome card, Cosmic Egg, the Divine Feminine. I hold the universe within me. I am the force of an ever-expanding love. You sort of have this force, this way of like being able to recreate. There's something about really using your divine power, divine feminine power. And I have been saying this for a couple of weeks, but in a way it's like people are healing their timelines from beginning till now. And I think that you're really starting to blossom and kind of understand who you truly are. Maybe before, people weren't taking care of you, you weren't taking care of yourself, and you were wiltering. But now you understand your own magic, you understand that you're very cosmic. And I love that you have this, the divine feminine here. The cosmic egg. You are sort of like an incubator in a way. You're an incubator for magic and divine love. You're starting to understand your abilities more. I hold the universe within me. I am the force of an ever-expanding love. No matter the situation, big or small, you can always find a way to find the good in it. You may be a little tough in ways, but that's only because you understand that you may have to. You're very balanced in this reading. Maybe you thought situations were going to work out that didn't, and that's okay. I feel like in a way this egg is now dropping though. Like something is about to give birth here. Something is about to be born. Okay. Let's get into the Earth Magic cards. There's a lot of spirituality going on here, a lot of healing within the mind. You could be meditating lately, and if you haven't, I would. Okay. So let's see, how does this, next couple of weeks go for the Divine Feminine? What are we experiencing? What are we experiencing through this birth? What are we experiencing through this birth? Right now, solitude, number one. You may be, like I said, the past few days, maybe you have been a little bit more to yourself. You're going to sort of take this time to kind of block out anything that may be distracting to you. Okay? And you're really going to take some time for peace in your life. I don't think that this is, like, in a way, doesn't feel like it's painful. It just feels like you understand that it's necessary for balance. And it's kind of like when an animal gives birth, or when we give birth, we go into a room. Some animals like to be like dogs. I believe that they like to kind of lay maybe more so in the dark in a small confined place, and they sort of give birth there where they feel very comfortable. And I think that for you, you trust yourself, you trust your intentions because you understand who you truthfully are. And at this point in your life, it's not that you are not getting rid of people, you're getting rid of people. You need this peace, this moment, this next week or two for yourself to kind of really pull everything together as to your next step in life. What do we have here? Invocation, beautiful. You may already be working with the divine in manifesting and in bringing what it is that you want. You have a lot of creation, okay? She has fire underneath her, so she's this burning passion, this desire, all right, this creation. She's starting something. You have a snake here who's coiled, but that's okay. And the snake is sort of representing that Kundalini spirit. She has a feather behind her, so she does have her guides and her angels with her. There is a mannequin of a pregnant woman here, so for some of you, maybe you are giving birth, right? But this is representative of a very fertile time in your life. She's using the energies of crystals, grids, the light of fire to sort of bring in this energy, to hold it within her hands so that she can then use it and manifest with whatever she touches. What she touches is turning to gold. Her mind is clear, and it's now going to the universe. If you can see that man right behind there, right? It's representative of God's spirit. What is that? That sort of reminded me of a web, okay? Your weaving of your life, catching, you know, what you weave, right? Whatever comes, comes. Beautiful. Veiled, okay? The sun is going to start to come out now. You do have communion at the bottom. So even though it's like a little cloudy in all of these, I don't think that cloud, that fogginess is distracting you. I think that you can see through the fog now, Divine Feminine, and you understand what is going on. Maybe this next couple of weeks, things are kind of turning and changing, and you're very aware of this, okay? You can use the new moon that's going to come up to start planting some new seeds, some more seeds, whatever it is. But as of right now, for the next 2 weeks, there's really more so an understanding of cosmic knowledge and your divine femininity. That's a word. There's something about strength. You're coming into strength, and you're really understanding the power of love, because at this point now you have a very good understanding of true love. And I think that you know you are an embodiment of love and light. And it's for all to see. Karma, DNA. There is an activation going on here. Oh, remember? He was coiled here. The snake was coiled. Now he's not. Now the snakes are rising. Oh, at the bottom, strength. You have a lot of strength, right? You're climbing up the mountain. But now you're going to do it more so with ease. Just going to kind of like slither right on up. Your guides are telling me, or my guides are telling me, that there are messages for all of you the next couple of weeks. To each their own, they will all be different. But you're ascending higher, higher, higher. Don't forget to ground yourself when the time comes. Right now we're working spiritually, okay? And then it's going to come to a point where you're going to need to ground yourself. So within the next week, I would focus on your upper chakras, okay, and receiving messages, connecting to the divine. The next week, I would focus on taking all those messages that you received, grounding yourself, and then starting the work, okay? This week, you have a break. Totality. Now you have an eruption. You see how now it's like very earthly? Before it was like very much so in the air, blah, blah, blah. Now there is a push forward. Some of you may even start seeing things manifest before your eyes. Things are now starting to really take action. That's why you need to be grounded and ready, right? You're going up, all the way up, all the way down, and then poof, all the way back up again. It's going to be maybe a little bit of an emotional ride for you. What do we have? Lake stillness at the bottom. There's a lot of things that just start happening and coming out of nowhere. You manifested it. You brought it in. There's a lot of energy. You may even, for some reason, I'm like thinking like you're making new connections too. There's a lot of like, I don't know, it's like a lot of happiness, but like that happiness that like, I don't know how to describe that. Movement, ebb and flow, right? We got a lot of like earthly things happening here now. And again, at the bottom, lake stillness again. It's kind of like now you're on the ride, right? You're on a ride here. And there's not much for you to do. It's all going to start coming to you. Like the earth is moving in your favor. It's moving in your favor. I really like this. I think you're going to have the ability to really settle your life in a way. And you're really going to see, it's like, I waited all this time and this is what was meant for me. It feels very good. It feels like a lot at once, right? You might get overwhelmed. It feels like a lot at once. But hey, you asked for it, right? Like that's what like I see the guide saying, like, but they asked for it, you know? Reflection. As above, so below. You believed that. You believed that what you would ask for would reach the heavens and that it would be returned to you. And that's probably where you're taking that time now with this solitude ceremony, fog DNA, the Lilith, the warrior. I'm just going to call her the warrior saint. With this egg here right now, we're doing that reflection. We're doing that invocation. We're really pushing our desires, our wants to the universe. As above, so below. And I think that kind of like springtime, the sun starts to kind of like melt this ice, right? And then it turns into the river that it can be, or that it is. Beautiful. Yes, synergy. It's in the making at this point. It's all coming together. It's naturally just going to happen because you understand that's the way it works. You have this winter here. Now it's all gone. Winter is, it's kind of like the death, all right? And then you have spring here, the green man, which is rebirth. There's not a miss. There's no miss here. It's so natural and so flowing, the ebb and flow. I think you're going to see how your life really starts to pick up in ways, especially towards the end of the year. Especially towards the end of the year. New beginnings, baby. Dawn. Huh? Gaia, look at Gaia at the bottom, nurturing. Every angel there is, every guide you have, plus other people's guides, right? There are so many spirits, and the earth, the universe, is working in your favor to deliver what you want. There is a whole new creation of life in here. A whole new one. The sun is going to come and to lay a whole new life for you. Happiness, joy, money, good people, trips, I even hear, trips. For some reason, I feel like you may live in a more tropical place as well. Or it could just be representative of kind of like warmer, it's warmer days here than here. We only have like 2 cold cards, really. So that's why I feel like it's not as heavy. It's not heavy. And you're very aware that there are some energies left that need to be left behind and released. The rose keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. It's very strange. I still have not been able to pinpoint this rose, but it's very important. The rose does represent, it has the same symmetrical pattern as the symbol for Aphrodite, which is the goddess of love as well. I do have a what's it called? A ritual, an Aphrodite ritual that's on my Instagram, Moon Trick Tarot. You could do that. You could use that as a ritual when you do an invocation if you choose to do a ceremony. But I would do one last ceremony. Like it feels like it's, and I don't know why I said one last one, but it's kind of like that one last ceremony as this person. Because this person changes. and their whole life is now different. You received this gift because you believed in this gift. You believed in it so long that you have given the time and the patience to allow the universe to bring it to you. You didn't allow anything to stop you. You kept going and you kept pushing. I need you to understand the timelines of the universe and of Earth are very different. Right? They say in heaven, 1 year is 1,000 years. So things don't happen in a week time or two. They take time. And even though you could look back right now and say, I have actually gotten so far in the past 2 years. If you really take a look at your life in the last 2 years, I'm sure that it has changed, and I'm sure that you have gotten multiple new beginnings. But there's something about this one, the ceremony and the invocation, but I feel like your soul sort of has this invocation in the heavens, in the spiritual realm. There's this initiation, there we go. There's an initiation with the mother of the moon, Lilith, with the universe and with the sun. It's like your mother and your father is sort of like this representative of the cosmic egg, right? This gold, the sun, it's sort of like, our father. And then you have Lilith, the mother. And you are the warrior saint, the warrior of love. You want the righteousness in love. You want people to understand what true unconditional love is. You have this compassion and this empathy that is really very rare to find. You hold a cosmic knowledge that people are just in awe by. And you have learned how to tame yourself, right? You've really learned how to tame yourself and how to understand your own abilities. I keep hearing the word miraculous. You'll feel miraculous. I want one more. Rebirth. Yes. I can't believe it. Again, stillness at the bottom. Giving birth is something that's very natural. Okay? Whether you have done it before or not, I have one child, and giving birth was extraordinary because your body knows what to do. You know what to do. You know how to move life. You know how to turn the wheel in your favor, and you know how to do it fairly. The rabbit, fertility. The blue eggs within her throat, she's speaking more new truths. Okay, the butterfly here, a rebirth, a new beginning, changes, evolution. She holds like wisdom, like as a cloak. She has her guides behind her. She listens to them. They guide her. They let her know. She is a woman of the earth. She is from the heavens, and she is of the earth. You will be very abundant. You will be very fertile. I can't believe this reading. It's just, and that, you know what? This like volcano, this movement, this ebb and flow, this new beginnings. And I understand now how it's like, it feels like so much. Because it's like you're going to feel the entire universe within you. Your energy, off the charts. You'll feel it. You'll feel it when you get there. And I hope you can feel it within these cards, huh? Like I really hope you can. Because the power here, it's like you can, see, like you can turn it, you can, make your little brew, make your little intention spell, whatever it is, I'm just saying, it's like that magic that you just create and then you lift. Magic. Cosmic DNA. I don't know. I can't believe it. And I'm just like blah, 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 but really, this is a beautiful, new beginning, synergy, rebirth, the cosmic egg. The next 2 weeks, your life will change. Your life will change in the next 2 weeks. This reading is for you. Your life will change. I promise you that. And by the end of the year, this is just the beginning. And by the end of the year, you're going to be floored. You won't even believe it's your life. You won't even believe it's the same person. You're the same person. You'll have no... I just want to laugh because I'm just so happy. And that's what's being brought to you. Happiness, divine, unconditional love, happiness, everything that you ever wanted and more. It's everything at once. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. I hope to God this reading is for every single one of you, Divine Feminines. I hope that you use this portal in this time to do an invocation, to do a ceremony, and to feel your initiation between the Mother and the Father, the Sun and the Moon. Have a blessed journey, everyone. Bye-bye.